Welcome back. It's time to find out what we got wrong and what we missed from TV's Andy Levy at the Red Eye News Deck. Hey, Andy.
Hi, Tom. How are you?
Yeah, good.
Trump brings up the woman card again. Tom, you mentioned that John Cornyn, I think it was, said of Trump, I think he could change the electoral map in ways we haven't seen before. Yeah. I guess he's forgotten 1964.
Well, oh boy, I guess that's what Rob was getting at.
It was. I just said it more succinctly.
You did.
Deirdre, you said Trump is going to go after Clinton on the one thing he can. To me, that's the problem. There are so many things to go after her about. Why focus on this one?
That is a very good point. She is a very flawed candidate, as people say. But Mary Pat Christie behind Trump. Did you see her, though, when Trump said she's just playing the woman card? And Mary Pat was like...
Yeah. I'm not entirely sure she was, actually.
All right.
I can't decide on that one.
She might have just been thinking of her shopping list.
I think, or
standing there too long.
What she was cooking Chris for dinner that night or something.
Okay.
Isn't that what women do? Think of their shopping list, Deirdre?
And what they're cooking?
Something about shoes. It was something about shoes.
Yeah, exactly.
She's a banker at Goldman Sachs. She's an accomplished person.
Absolutely.
Goes to show you.
Yeah,
even then, you're thinking about the
show. Still got to cook for the guy. Yeah.
Steve, you said Trump is always going to say something crazy and outlandish. There is no proof of that over the last 6 months or so.
Andy, you're handsome, and no one can ever take that from you.
Thank you.
No one.
That is an acceptable answer. Thank you. Deirdre, you said Trump has offended every single group. So far, he has left the Jews alone. I think we can be thankful his daughter married one.
You know what? Okay, I'm with you.
Yeah.
I stand corrected.
All right. Steve, you said with every great invention, porn seeps into it and ruins everything. Actually, porn is usually an early adopter of new technology and often helps that tech become popular.
Andy, I got to tell you, still handsome.
Yeah, no, I know.
Still handsome.
Absolutely. Study claims Snowden leaks have made...
Hold it. There we go.
Study claims Snowden leaks have made people more cautious in their internet use. Joanne, you compared being afraid of the government watching your internet habits to having a rash, saying if you have a rash, your doctor's always seen worse, so the government has seen worse in this case.
That's right.
But that is not the point. Tom, you said...
Tell me the point, Andy.
Nah, that's not worth it. Tom, you said they produced no evidence that the Snowden leaks are linked to the drop in terror-related searches. Actually, Rob, you said that. I'm sorry. That there was no evidence that the leaks are tied to... I agree. The big problem with this study seems to be the possibility of this whole post hoc ergo propter hoc type thing, right?
Yeah.
Boom.
Yeah. That whole situation.
Did no one else take Latin in
Catholic?
Did no one else have to take Latin in Catholic school? Am I the only one?
I took Latin, Andy.
I took Spanish.
Right.
And that's all I took.
That said, Rob, there are other studies that do show basically the same thing. And unlike you, I suspect that there is a correlation. As Glenn Greenwald, your hero, points out, this is the principle behind Jeremy Bentham's Panopticon and also Orwell's Thought Police. When people think they're being watched, or even that there's a chance they're being watched, their behavior changes.
Yes, except that what you're positing is that there's only one place for us to get information about terrorism and what's going on in the world, and that is to go on the internet, whereas I could just turn on TV and see it. You know, you'd have to prove that people weren't getting information from any of the source, and I think you'd have a hard time doing that.
Right.
Try that in your Catholic Latin school Jeremy Bentham stuff. Huh? Put that in your Glenn Greenwald.
Jeremy Bentham, of course, a character on Lost.
True. Very true. He was the smoke.
No, he wasn't.
Yeah, he was the big smoke monster.
No, maybe he was.
Yeah.
Steve, you referred to Snowden as Eric Snowden, and of course it's Edward. Do we all just look alike to you?
Andy, how dare you come in here with that perfect jawline?
I mean, now I know you're... Now I don't believe any of it. Joanne, you said that Snowden has made you less safe.
Yes.
That is not true.
Wait.
Rob...
I have an answer. No. Don't you think also that maybe the searches for all these terrorist things have gone down because the terrorists are no longer searching for these things online because they now know that they are being watched? Huh?
No.
All right.
Boom!
Yeah, I think that's pretty strong. That's a pretty
Deal with that.
Thank you.
Now what?
Do you think terrorists have, like...
Oh! Now what? Andy Levy? Oh!
Wow.
Ooh!
Now somebody who I guess is not you has to clean that up. Seems very rude to me.
Sorry. I'm Joe Coy.
Rob, I will ignore the fact that you referred to the only veteran here as a troop-hating anti-American.
I'm a veteran of the media wars.
Yeah.
Andy, thank you for your service.
You're welcome. By the way, on Wednesday, I tweeted at Snowden asking him if he was Team Cap or Team Iron Man. I have yet to get a response.
Well, why don't you Google it? Maybe the government will get one for you.
He hasn't said it. I just feel like, you know, after all the nice things I've said about him, that I could get a little loyalty in return.
I like it.
You think that
I feel like he's a traitor. I just feel like he's being a traitor.
You say Edward Snowden is known for his loyalty. Is that your?
Skip that because none of you will get it. Kurt Schilling slams. I was just going to talk about Jean-Michel Jarre, but I realized it.
Great,
yeah, come on, bring it on.
Great,
We're ready.
Great
We're
film.
ready.
Great film scorer, right? He scored some great movies.
You might be thinking of his father, Maurice.
You're right, I am. Wow.
Dr. Zhivago, among others.
Yeah.
Kurt Schilling slams ESPN. Tom, we don't need Kurt Schilling on the panel.
Invite's open.
No, it's not.
Wow. I don't know. Who do we love more, Mommy or Daddy? I hate it when they fight.
Steve, you brought up Schilling's video game company that went bankrupt. And, of course, yeah, the controversy there was that he got a $75 million loan guarantee from the state of Rhode Island, which, you know, a little weird for a conservative to do that, maybe. I don't know.
Nailed it.
Just throwing it out there. Millennials don't like capitalism. Tom, as you know, I counsel a lot of millennial women.
Yes.
I think you know that. One thing I always say to them is hate the crony, not the capitalism.
Yeah, they should keep repeating that. I think they're mixing them up.
Yeah, absolutely. Look, as currently practiced in America, I don't like capitalism that much either. How about that?
Yeah, maybe too much socialism in it, right,
Exactly. Andy? Too much socialism in my capitalism, if you recall that from the old commercial.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That you referred to, that you already referred to.
Yeah.
Rob, you asked why millennials would like capitalism when they haven't built anything, that they're used to getting everything for free.
Right.
Maybe hitting 26 and suddenly having to get their own health insurance has something to do with it.
Yeah, or 27 actually. Isn't it 27?
Oh, is it? Or is it?
No, it's 26.
Yeah, there you go.
I defer.
Yeah. Just lastly, Steve, you asked in kind of a disbelieving tone if Tom was the host. That's a great question.
That's it.
I am done.
Thank you, Andy. Time to take